Europe's immigration system is changing. Countries that once welcomed migrants are now deporting them in large numbers. Governments claim it is necessary for economic stability and national security, while thousands of families are losing their homes overnight. But why is Europe now sending immigrants back? Which countries have taken the strictest stance? And what impact will these policies have on the future? Today, we will look at 10 European countries that are deporting immigrants in 2025. Just 10 years ago, Europe had a completely different immigration system. Countries like Germany, Sweden, and France were considered safe havens for refugees and asylum seekers. But today, the situation has changed drastically. The first reason for this shift is economic pressure. Many European countries are struggling to support their economies. Inflation is rising, jobs are scarce, and governments claim they can no longer handle the financial burden of supporting new immigrants. The second major reason is political shifts. Nationalist and conservative parties are gaining power, and their priority is to tighten border control and reduce immigration. The third reason is public backlash. Many European citizens believe that their tax money is being used to support immigrants instead of local populations. Protests are increasing, and governments are feeling the pressure to act. The fourth and most controversial reason is security concerns. Some European leaders argue that undocumented immigrants increase crime rates and security risks, making deportations a necessary step. These factors combined are leading to a new trend, mass deportations in 2025. But which countries are taking the toughest actions? Let's find out. Sweden. Sweden was once one of the most immigrant-friendly countries in Europe, but in 2025, its immigration policies have changed drastically. The government has launched the Return Program, which is actively deporting undocumented immigrants and rejected asylum seekers. Even people who have lived in Sweden for years are now being forced to leave. The biggest reasons behind this shift are economic struggles and rising crime rates. After the 2024 elections, Sweden's government introduced new rules that prevent undocumented migrants from staying in the country. France is currently conducting one of the largest mass deportation operations in its history. Border security has been significantly tightened, and the government has set a target to deport thousands of migrants every month. In cities like Paris, police are actively searching for undocumented immigrants and placing them in detention centers before deporting them. This has led to widespread protests, but the French government insists it is necessary to protect jobs for its citizens. Germany, once known for welcoming refugees, is now taking its strictest immigration stance ever. A zero-tolerance policy has been implemented against illegal workers and rejected asylum seekers. This means that anyone who overstays their visa or fails in the asylum process is immediately ordered to leave the country. In 2025, Germany's asylum rejection rates have reached record highs. Italy has always struggled with immigration, but now, the government is taking strict measures to reduce the number of arrivals. Every day, thousands of migrants try to reach Italy by crossing the Mediterranean Sea in small boats. However, Italian coastal guards are now stopping these boats and sending them back before they reach the shore. Italy has also signed deportation agreements with African nations, making it easier to return undocumented migrants. Netherlands. The Netherlands' new right-wing government is implementing some of Europe's toughest anti-immigration policies. Deportation flights now operate weekly, sending migrants back to their home countries. While some citizens support these measures, others are protesting against them, arguing that they violate human rights. Belgium's asylum approval rates have dropped below 50%, meaning that more than half of asylum applications are now being rejected. The government has also created special police units responsible for identifying and detaining undocumented immigrants before sending them to deportation centers. Denmark's immigration policies have become even stricter than those of the European Union itself. In 2025, Denmark introduced a new policy of building offshore detention centers in African nations. This means that immigrants who try to enter Denmark are sent to these camps instead of being allowed into the country. Austria has deployed military forces to strengthen border security. The government has also drastically increased asylum rejection rates over the past few years. In 2025, Austria's prime minister announced, "Austria is for Austrians," a statement that reflects the country's new approach to immigration. Greece has intensified deportation policies in 2025. Illegal border crossings are now met with force, and new agreements with Turkey have allowed Greece to return more migrants than ever before. Many refugee camps that once provided shelter to migrants are now shutting down. United Kingdom. The UK's Rwanda plan is now fully in effect. This means that illegal migrants who arrive in the UK are not allowed to stay. Instead, they are sent to Rwanda in Africa. The UK government argues that this policy discourages illegal immigration and strengthens border security. In 2025, it has become nearly impossible for new asylum seekers. Europe's immigration system is changing faster than ever. As countries continue to enforce stricter policies, millions of migrants are at risk of being sent back to their home countries. Will this trend continue? Or will public protests force governments to rethink their decisions? What do you think? Are these policies fair, or are they too extreme? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.